Good morning. This is how I'm looking. I'm going to show you how I stay in shape while staying so busy. Today, I'm not running any roofing appointments because it is Sunday. If I'm doing anything Sunday for roofing, it would be something like an insurance adjuster appointment or signing a contract. We don't run leads on Sunday, so I figured this would be a great day to record a day in the life. Now, let's take a sip of this caffeine. What am I doing today? We have 5 scheduled calls for the fitness coaching today, which is great. These are people that are trying to get into the program. I'm also going to be tapping in with clients throughout the day and then posting my wins in the group because it is a workout day for me. So I'm going to record some of my workout and give you a breakdown on why I'm doing what I'm doing and what I am doing. And what am I doing for my workouts? 3 full body workouts 3 times a week. Those lifting sessions take 30 to 40 minutes. Since I have a bit more time today, probably about an hour, since I'm just gonna rest longer between my sets, enjoy my time as much as possible. Then I'll finish that with 10 minutes of cardio. I absolutely love getting sunlight. It's one of my least favorite things about Missouri is that in the wintertime, I just can't go outside. I absolutely love the heat. Summer is my favorite season, but I do love it here, especially in these seasons right now. But I'm gonna bring the MacBook out right now, do some client check-ins, and yeah. All right, so this client check-in right here that I'm gonna go over, this is just a simple check-in, right? So every single night I'm having my client send me his macros because he's in week 1 of the program. Whenever we're in week 1 of the program, our main focus is just getting protein and calories right. Then we'll worry about training to failure. Then we'll worry about getting more nutritious foods like micronutrients. It's a whole entire process. I'm going to show you my screen right now just to see. So here, I sent him his workout program. I sent him his macros for the week, which is how we start off the program. He's like, yeah, appreciate what you guys are doing. We have 3 coaches in the program coaching him. So also, we have a mindset coach and a motivation coach coaching him up. So I gave him a to-do list at the end of his first call. This was to send his screenshot of his macros every day for the week for review. And on his call, he's like, man, in my smoothies, I'm having almond butter. What should I do? And I was like, well, if you still want the taste, have PB2 because it's going to be lower in calories, but still have that same taste. Now for bread, if you have extra calories, you can have sourdough because he loves sourdough. But if he's lower on calories for the day, use keto bread. It's going to be higher in protein, lower in calories. And then I gave him some high protein cheese recommendations if he wants to make burgers. So he sent his macros over. So before he's hitting around 3,000 calories, and our goal was 2,400 calories, but he was eating over 40 grams of protein than he needed. So I was like, hey, bro, you can actually lower the protein intake. You don't need that much. And then I gave him some of those food recommendations on what to swap. And yesterday he crushed his calorie and protein goal, which is the goal of week 1. On that call, we went over how to make his diet better. Theo went over the mindset on how to execute that, and he is on track. So I'm sure you guys who follow me on Instagram, you see my story posts pretty frequently. And before, I was just freeballing them, just going off the top of my head. And some of those I do. Whenever I have a thought in the spur of the moment thinking this could help somebody, I will say it. But what I've been doing lately, me and my business partner, is we've been scripting these stories so that way we can motivate people in the best way possible. Because we believe how you do one thing is how you do everything, and there's carryover in every area in your life. So we take our workouts 100%, we take our work 100%, and even the stories. Most people, they just follow a certain structure, or they just record something off of the top of their head. We want to go 100% on every single thing that we're doing, so that way we can motivate and inspire people in the highest level possible. On top of the workouts and just showing what a work day looks like, I'm going to show you what I'm eating throughout the day. That way I feel fueled up. I have the highest levels of energy possible. I don't wake up with inflammation, and I stay on track to pack on muscle and stay lean, baby. But yeah, this is super cool because I'm like, I want to make a day in the life video, but I want to make it educational, and I want to make it something that I would watch. And this is something that's super interesting to me because fitness, business, career, these are the most interesting things in my life right now. And being able to combine them, it's just a different level of passion that's involved. And I hope you guys can feel it through the screen. I hope you guys feel like you're right here with me going through the day, like you're one of my business partners or clients. I also want you guys to see my journey. I want you guys to see how my life continues to change and how we continue to build the business and influence more people and inspire more people in every aspect of life, and not just in fitness, because that was the thing when I was younger. I was able to focus all my time on fitness, but now that I'm getting older, most of your time goes to your career. But being able to fully develop yourself and have that be in the 1% of fitness while being in the 1% of your career, that's what I'm driven by, because that's what my goal is, and that's what I have been achieving. And now since I'm there, I want to share it with everybody else. And just like in fitness, continuously hitting personal records, I want to do that with my fitness still, but also my business and my career, and inspire all of my clients to do the same. Smoothie time. For the first meal of the day, it's usually fruit. So I'm making a banana smoothie, bought a bunch of bananas, so I had to freeze them. But if you guys don't know, frozen bananas are amazing for flavor and texture in the smoothie. Gonna throw in some berries as well, so I can get some potassium from the bananas, but also get even more micronutrients from the berries, and this is gonna taste phenomenal. It's basically like ice cream. Got those frozen bananas. I'm probably gonna throw 2.5 in. Got a nice berry mix. Gonna throw that in. And let's throw some honey in there. This is one of the smoothies where honey's gonna go super good with it. Whenever it's berries or banana based, honey makes it taste amazing. Now, whenever it's more of a tropical fruit base, I don't like having honey in there, but if you want extra sweetness, stevia is amazing. Now, when you want your smoothie to be like an ice cream texture, number one, use frozen fruit. Frozen fruit is actually even more nutritious. And number two, just add a tiny bit of water. I just added a splash in there. I'm gonna blend it up twice, put it on the ice cream setting. I have a Ninja blender, and watch what happens. Also, guys, you don't even need a Ninja Creami for ice cream. The Ninja blender itself will do wonders. Look at the final result. It's gonna look even crazier in the bowl. This tastes so good. You have no idea. Look at this final result. This is literally something, like if you went to a big city like San Francisco, New York, LA, this is like a $20, $35 smoothie. All right, let's do a full taste test, even though I did one already. Bro, that is no joke, so good. Like if I went to an ice cream place and this was a sample, I love fruit flavored stuff, by the way. I literally would get like 3 scoops, which is 3 scoops. It's because when you go to ice cream place, I don't see an option for any more than 3 scoops. That's why I said 3 scoops. The most possible. Bro, this is so good. This is crazy. But I love having fruit because you get carbs in that are easily digestible. You also get a lot of micronutrients, which a lot of people who are just aiming to get their protein struggle to get throughout the day. Super low in calorie for how much food you get, how much volume of food. And you feel light and so energetic after you eat it, and tastes amazing. Can't get any better than that. Well, recorded 1 dunk today, but honestly, guys, I think I'm a little overtrained on the jump and bounce isn't there too much. Just gonna shoot around. Got a few jumpers in. Yeah. Not too well, but not bad. A little under recovered on the jump. Sometimes I'm doing 2 a day, so not every day is gonna be head by the rim. Oh. Then we went out to the city, went to this cool Asian place, got some sushi and got some ramen, and it was pretty solid. It was fun to go out. Now let's crush a lift. Started off here with incline dumbbell. I'm doing the 130s. Was thinking of moving up to the 135s, but I want to make sure that I get full range of motion before I do that. That second rep could have went a little bit lower. So then I made sure on the rest of my reps to make sure I went lower. Now on an incline, you do want to have a little bit of an arch, but not a big arch, because then it's going to start targeting the middle chest instead of the upper chest. One thing that I do here to be more stable is actually put my head on the back of the pad on my reps. Then I went into some flat press here. I like to at least get 4 reps on my sets, but I got so fatigued from that first set that I could only get 2 reps here. And usually, I'm throwing around the 145s for 7+ reps. So yeah, that just shows how much fatigue can play a role. Check my pump after this because I did 2 sets of chest. What else am I going to do other than check my pump? Felt super good about how I look here. My waist is a little thicker right now because I'm training obliques, but it is really good for my back and athleticism to train them. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Right here, I'm doing quad extensions. Use my gym pin to add a 35 on top. And people are really worried about getting a deep stretch on quad extensions, which unless you have a really rare machine just isn't going to happen. So I'm not super worried about getting a deep stretch on quad extensions. I am working the shortened position in the quad whenever I'm doing this. And that set was like, whew. Right here, I am going into a belt squat. I like doing my quad extensions before my belt squat. That way I don't have to load up the machine as much because I've already exhausted my quads to a degree doing that. This machine was a little bit weird. Whenever I'd hit the bottom, it was pulling me forward. I probably should have moved a little bit farther forward on the machine so that wouldn't happen. But overall, this was a good set of belt squats. I really like this because it takes the pressure off of my lower back. And a couple months ago, I had a herniated disc. So it has been amazing for me doing some rear delt flies here, putting my shoulder on the pad or putting my chest on the pad for more support. The more support you have on any exercise, the more you're able to recruit that targeted muscle. So as a result, you're getting more muscle growth. And some people still don't believe this, but try to do squats on a Bosu ball and see how much muscle you grow. Right here, we're doing some forearms. Originally, I did this exercise as a wrist rehabilitation exercise, but if you take this close to failure too, it is going to work as a hypertrophy exercise for your forearms. So I kept it in. I also haven't had any wrist pain since. Finished my lift up with some supported chest rows. And yeah, I'm maxing out this machine. And the gym doesn't have another supported chest row, so maybe I'll do a supported chest row on a Smith machine. But love this exercise right here. This was great. And here are my thoughts after the workout. During the training session was just how much time we have. And obviously we all have the same 24 hours in a day. But I was thinking all this work that I've done today, and I've really been focusing the whole day on recording this video, of doing content, getting calls set up, all that sort of stuff. But let's say today I had 5 roofing inspections. I could have recorded that throughout the whole entire time. I still could have got those same meals in and posted up the same stories because it's really just documenting what I'm doing through the day. And I would still have that time for a workout. Not to say I haven't been working hard today, but it just showed me how much you're truly able to do in that amount of time. But right now I'm going to go to the grocery store, pick up a couple things, and then get a meal whipped up, and it's almost time to go to bed and get ready for tomorrow, get ready for Monday. Right here, just made another ice cream, frozen bananas, some berries again, and then this time I put some dark chocolate in there, which turned into chocolate chips in the blender. This is literally just like ice cream. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish the night with a double cheeseburger, and that might sound crazy, right? But whenever you have high quality ingredients, cheeseburgers are actually really good for you. I have raw cheese, ground beef. You get a lot of great nutrients from red meat. And sourdough bread, it's easier to digest than regular bread. This is a great meal. Also, I'm having some pineapple here, some more fruit, some more micronutrients there. But yeah, I'm going to show you a video of that. But right before I do that, I'm just going to sum everything up that whenever you're running a business or you're doing anything, this applies to anybody watching this video, while you're doing it, you're going to have doubts. There's going to be evidence in real time that things aren't going to work. You can apply the same exact thing to your fitness, because some of you guys are probably on a fitness journey right now, or you have been in the past,
and you haven't seen the results, or you did and they went away. It's the process that gets you the result. And you're not going to see the fruit from the seeds that you plant every single day, but you keep planting them. You keep doing the process. You keep improving your process. And if you don't give up, you are bound to have a harvest. You are bound to see that fruit. So whether that's a business for you right now, a relationship, whether that's working on your fitness and your health, or all three at the same time, continue to push forward, continue to improve your process, and never lose faith, because faith is going to power every single thing that you're doing. That is no joke.